get us going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Tulsa's offense will have the football first here. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yep, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Good enough for the first down with a 37.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down, and he'll loft it to the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. So Michigan's offense gets their first crack now. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. He puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety is going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today. It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw again. And this one is caught. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. The Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. They bring him down after a short gain there. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The reception nets him at 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the offense trots back out on the field again. On first and 10, looking to throw. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A change of direction. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The offense will try to recover now. It's second and 12. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw it deep. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Wolverines will have to kick it away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And at first down, they go right back to him. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. Excellent field position here for the offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Sack sets up second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. So So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They're going to run it. Runs through the defender. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back's got it again. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. But the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he...
Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So second down after the incompletion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Prescorn. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
That solid run, good for first down yardage. An inside give now from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And the ball is picked off. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts them in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass caught inside the 15. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Wolverines. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Tulsa offense back on the field now. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the 2nd half. Snags the quick throw. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick 6 going the other way.
Grab near the sticks. It's Green. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Timeout taken by the offense. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Jukes to get past a man. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. That is no good. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Tulsa will kick it off to get the 2nd half going. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive 1st half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after the completion. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Running back with the football. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass caught. 2nd down now. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Tech on the PAT again, and it's nothing. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Michigan 28, Tulsa 0.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
At the 17-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Return a pick 6. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Oh, my gosh, he completely baits the quarterback here. Quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense comes out to start this drive. And the back gets the football. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Quarterback's got it on a counter, making people miss. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Prescorn. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Michigan. And the beatdown continues. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Michigan 42, Tulsa 0.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll hand it off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option. And a running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Grab behind the line. It's Green. Finding some room at the 25. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Well, the defense has him behind the line of tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. So, Dirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I really thought on second goal, you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. And man, does it backfire.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So they get 3, but the margin is still huge. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
With the carry, it's the runback.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got... So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some...